on red yet. There we go. Do y'all get a little thing that goes across the screen that goes, so we are recording?
Yeah, it says recording has now started.
Okay. Has now started? What does it say?
Yeah, it says that you started the recording.
Okay. I just wondered. Okay, this is 3.2, 55/11. 3.2, 55/11. First of all, is it a test question? And I'm waiting for it to come up. I don't know why it's taking so long. My computer's been running fine this morning. It must be Math my Labs Plus, because the Math 120 class, I didn't have anything happen, knock on wood. Why is it taking so long? Okay, it's spinning. I don't know what it's doing. Okay. Find the equation of the quadratic formula satisfying the lines. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we've done one like this, and it is a test question. So I'm going to pull up my handy dandy. And here we go. So first of all, P of X is equal to A times X minus parentheses squared plus K. And they give us -3. So we're going to plug that in. I'm going to put -3 right here, comma, and a -2 right here. And they're different colors. And that -3 goes right here. And that's supposed to be parentheses. I don't know why I wrote K there. Okay, and that's going to be -2. So basically we have P of X is equal to A times X plus 3 quantity squared minus 2. Okay, now they give us X and Y. And they say X is 7 and Y is 198. So I'm going to take the 198, and that's going to go right there for P of X, which is a fancy way of writing Y, and that 7 is going to go right here. So let's do that. 198 is equal to A times 7 plus 3 minus 2. $198 is equal to A times 10 to the second minus 2. Well, that 2 can come over here and make 200. And A times 100 And of course, you see that A is equal to 2. Now, what am I going to do with that A is equal to 2? I'm going to plug it back in right here, and then we're going to solve it. So I'm going to go to the next page. Let y'all write that down. We're going to go to the next page. And in fact, I'll just do this. There we go. So A is equal to 2, so, oh shoot. The things I do for y'all, y'all should be grateful. There we go. So now I'm going to plug that 2 in, and I'm going to get P of X is equal to 2 times X plus 3 quantity squared minus 2. Now, just in case, for Chapter 2 review, we've got a skinny parabola with a horizontal shift of 3 to the left and 2 down. That's Chapter 2 material. Okay. Now we're going to do shortcut number 1, and that's going to give us equals 2 times x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus 2, 2x squared plus 12x plus 18 minus 2. And what is 18 minus 2? 16? So our final answer is f of x, or p of x, is equal to 2x squared plus 12x plus 16. That's your answer. So now you've got a skinny graph with a vertical shift of 2 down and a horizontal shift of 3 to the left. And what's your y-intercept? 16. And actually, you could probably solve for x right here and get your x-intercepts if you wanted to. So let's see what the answer is. Excuse me. I've been yawning and sneezing this morning. What does that mean when you yawn and sneeze? Two x squared plus 12x plus 16. And we feel good about ourselves. That's a good test question. Next, let's put these in. Let's see. That's 35, 33, 29. Okay, they're Bass Ackards. We'll go up. So this is 3.4, 15/8. The campus of, I've never seen this question before, so I don't know where we're going with this. The campus of a college has planned to construct a rectangular parking lot on land bordered on one side by the highway. I guess that's the highway. There are 640 feet of fencing available to fence the other 3 sides. Let X represent the length of each of the 2 parallel sides of the fence. Okay, express the length of the remaining side to be fenced in terms of X. Well, we know that, well, let me say this again. The campus of a college has plans to construct a rectangular parking, blah, blah, blah. There are 640 feet of fencing available. Okay, so we know we got, I'm going to draw this. I'm not going to draw it as elaborate as they did, which they didn't draw it really elaborate at all. That's all they did. Of course, you know that the perimeter is going to be, I'm going to call this middle section. I have no idea what it is. I'm going to call it W for right now. Okay. And I have no idea where they're going with this. X plus X plus W is equal to 640. So 2x plus W is equal to 640. Now they probably have 2x plus y or something like that, but that's probably what I would say. I don't know where they're going with this. Express the length of the remaining side to be fenced in. I'm going to put 2x, which I know 2x plus W. I'm going to try y. I don't know if they want y or not. Is equal to 640. Let's see what they put. Okay, 640. Okay, they solve for y basically. That's fine. So W is equal to 640 minus 2x. Okay, so you need to put down right here, solve for y. Okay, or solve for that remaining variable. The value of x should be such that, and solve this for x. Solve this. This is not a test question because I think these questions are more confused. They do more harm than good. So solve this for x. Negative 2x plus 640 is equal to 0. And negative 2x is equal to negative 640. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. X is equal to 320. And you know distances can only be positive. So I would say 0 to 320. And you're not going to use 0. You might want to say 1 to 320. But so that distance right there is probably, going to be very wide. So let's go to see what they do. 0 is between 0 and 320. And the reason I say 0 because it has to be positive. Can't do negative. So 320, that's that answer. The area of the parking lot is going to be length times width. So in this case, area, okay, something's going on. I just heard it sounded like an explosion outside my house. Maybe it's somebody shooting, I don't know. So I'm gonna go to my handy dandy. Let me do this in pink or another color, orange. Area of a rectangle is equal to length times width. Okay, our length is W, so that's going to be area of this rectangle is going to be W times 2x. Okay, length times width, and that's probably is what they're, I don't know if that's what they're wanting. Like I said, I've never seen this question before, so let's see what they want. The area of the parking lot in terms of x is equal to ax. I'm going to put w times 2x, but I don't know if they're going to use w or not. W times 2x. Okay, they must have multiplied. I'm trying to figure out what they multiplied. Oh, they multiplied. They called this x. I know what they did. See where I got the w? This is what they did. They took this, the white here, and they named this x. And they multiplied this, or this, 640 times 640 minus 2x times x right here. Okay, this is w right here. They multiplied w times x, length times width, not 2x by x. W times x. So I had it right. I just did, the 2 was wrong. Okay, and that's what they did. So they're going to multiply the area is equal to x, which is that x right there, times w, which is 640 minus 2x. And that's going to give you 640x minus 2x squared.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, you got to, they don't give you enough to go on. What they should have done, if they would have put another letter down here, it would have made it a whole lot easier to get the information, because you got to have something down here. You just can't make something out of nothing. You gotta at least give the student something down here to give you, you know. Anyway, that's what they're doing. This is not a very good question. Next. For what values of x is the area between 30,000 and 50,000? Okay, well, they're wanting you to do this right here. Set up the inequality. So what they're wanting you to do is this. Let me make sure. 30,000 and 50,000. Between. Does it say equal to, or does it say between? It says between. So that means that we're going to take 30,000 and 50,000 and then stick our equation 640 minus 640x minus 2x squared in the middle. And you're going to get, you know, you can basically factor out an x, or you could set equal to each one. That's basically what they're going to be doing. So you could say negative 2x squared plus 640x is equal to 30,000. And negative 2x squared plus 640x is equal to 50,000. And of course, you would bring the 30,000 over, or you could use complete the square, or let's see, I'm trying to think of another way you could do it. Yeah, it's just going to be negative 2x squared plus 640x plus blank is equal to 30,000 plus blank. Factor out of 2, that's going to be negative 2. That's going to be -2, and that's going to be x squared plus 320x plus blank is equal to 30,000 plus -2 times blank. Half of 320 is what? 160, right? And 160 squared is going to go right here. And 160 squared is going to go right there. Somebody tell me what 160 squared is.
It says 12.649.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Okay, what do they give you? Miss Davis? Miss Davis, was that Miss Davis that said that?
Yeah, 12.649.
What did they give you? Say it one more time.
12.649.
160 squared? 160 squared should be a big number.
Oh, 160 squared. I'm sorry. I
do it.
took the square root of 160. I don't know what I was doing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do it. That's fine. Miss Davis, class, Miss Davis is on drugs this morning. 160 squared. 25,600. How about that? 25,600 equals 30,000 minus, that's going to be 2 times that. I'm thinking out loud. So that's going to be minus, and 160, let's see, multiply that by 2. 51,200. Y'all check my math on that. And that's going to give you -2x plus 160 quantity squared equals negative and 30,000 minus second answer. I got -21,2. Y'all check me. And of course, divide by 2. X plus 160 squared is equal to, well, divide that by 2. Divide by -2. 10/6. Take the square root. I'm going to raise that to the 0.5 power. 102.96. So x plus 160 is equal to positive or negative 102 point, I'm going to say 103. Okay? And then, of course, x is equal to positive or negative 103 minus 160. And that's not good at all, because you're not supposed to come up with the negative number. And I'm going to come up with 2 negatives. X is equal to, let's see, that'd be negative 57 and negative 263. I don't think that's right. And that's just for 30,000. So I'm going to go see what they're doing here. And like I said, this is the first time I've done this problem. So there's the 57 right there because I didn't use the decimals. Okay, so I guess I am going the right direction. There's the 263. So let's go ahead and do the other. So I am on the right direction. It's just giving me negatives when it shouldn't be. I don't know why. So let's do the rest of it. So there's my two answers there, negative 57. And right here, I didn't do the decimal. So that's why I'm coming out with whole numbers. Let's go ahead and do the other side of 50,000. And this is not going to be a test question because this takes too long. Negative 2x squared plus 640x plus blank is equal to 50,000 plus blank. I'll go ahead and tell you why my phone is blowing up. I am doing a training session for teachers today on how to use Teams and how to use a document cam. I don't know why I have to tell people how to use a document cam. All you got to do is plug the damn thing in and start writing. But I guess I need to show them. But then that's why my phone's blowing up, because all these teachers are wondering how this and what's you have to get on Teams. So that's text messages. All right, and it starts like at 2 o'clock. All right, so go ahead and do this. I'm gonna let y'all do this one. Give y'all 2 minutes.
Priority 1 message coming in on secure channel.
Do I need to install Office or just run Teams in my browser? Oh my God.
Priority 1 message coming in on secure channel.
Okay, the clock says that was 2 minutes. It might have been a little bit less because I'm looking at the clock on the bottom right of my screen, so they don't have seconds on it. All right, here we go. Minus 2, that's going to give us x squared minus 320. There's my mistake. There's why the negatives. Did y'all catch my mistake? I just caught it. When I factored out the 2 in the previous, I forgot to do what? I forgot to make that a negative. That's why I came out with negative distances. So we're not far off. X plus blank is equal to 50,000 plus negative 2 times blank. Half of 320 is 160. 160 squared is 25/6, right? Y'all check me. I appreciate y'all's input. It's always nice. Miss Davis, I didn't make you mad a while ago, did you? Did I? I hope not.
No, sorry. I'm just writing at the same time.
Okay.
Do it along.
Yeah, okay. All right, I just want to make sure. I was just kidding when I said you're on drugs, okay? X minus, and that's going to be 160 quantity squared equals, well, let's see, 25.6. I think that's going to be 51.2, isn't it? So that's going to be 50,000 minus 51.2. Y'all check me on that. X minus 160 quantity squared, and 50,000. Oh me, I can't click on anything right this morning. Okay, 50,000 minus 51.2. I'm pretty sure it's 12, but yeah, negative 1,200. Divide by negative 2. X minus 160 quantity squared is equal to negative 12. That's going to be positive 600, right? And then square root of 600. So I'm going to divide by 2, negative 2. Oh, shoot. Don't use the keyboard, Hubert. I keep telling you that. Divide by negative 2. And then raise that. And my mouse is like going real slow. Raise to the 0.5. And that's going to give me 24.5. I'm going to say 25. So X minus 160 is equal to positive or negative 25. And then I'm going to add X is equal to positive or negative 25 plus 160. So 25 plus 160 is 185. And negative 25 plus 60. So negative answer plus 160 136. Okay, so my 4 possible answers are 57. I'm trying to go in order here. 136, 185, and 263. And of course, the 57 and the 263 is for 30,000. And the 136 and 185 is for 50,000. And that's X. So you have to go back and plug it in. So X could be 57, 57, and 263. And then 136, 136, and 185. Talking about the height, the width, and the lengths of the parking lot. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. It's acting weird. Maybe it's on drugs. All right, so let's go back to the. So hopefully y'all see 57, 136, 185, and 263. I believe A is the answer. Or it could be 57. I believe I'm going to go with A. What do y'all think? Ding! The area is maximum when the width, well, the area will be maximum 50,000, right? So 50,000, the area is maximum. The width is 185, and the feet and the length, I would say this is length, this is width, is 136. Now they may turn those around because they may think this is the width and this is the length. So let's see which. Okay, see, X is the length. So I need to switch that. No, I got it. I think I got it. Let's see. What just happened? Did y'all just see that?
I'm not sure what just happened, but I heard a bunch of noises and stuff.